Talk about this game that I played, all this relegation team, this SPURS and Manchester United. Those clubs that they cannot even score. They are a disgrace.
As much as I would like, I like the banter as much as I like the banter. The truth is this.
People.
I will never put Manchester United and relegation in the same sentence. The reason why is this. As bad as United have been, I can see at least 3 things that are more terrible than they are. That's why I said I would put them in the relegation dogfight. United will find a way to get out. But the truth is, if they keep up this attitude or this run, they will not make the top 10. I'm sorry. This might be United's lowest ever finish in the history of the Premier League.
Yeah.
With the way they are going. Yesterday's game. Well,
we can't score. We can't even score.
You see that?
It's not that even thought that it's not that they are good too. They're no good side.
You know, in the case of two terrible sides.
Two terrible, yeah.
In the case of who is more terrible to actually get to lose. In all honesty, that game was exciting for all the wrong reasons. Exciting because we were seeing beautiful build-up play and boring because there was nothing to show for it at the end.
At the end of it.
For the goal, in all honesty,
it's just a tapping.
No matter how much you might want to put anything, I actually fought Onana for that goal.
Beautiful.
As a goalkeeper, the one thing you do not do is to parry a ball directly to an attacking player. That was what he did. You could push that ball to the side. You just basically handed the ball directly to Maddison.
Yeah.
There was no way he was going to miss on that point. It was just a tapping. I think apart from that goal, I think the defense line did give a good show for themselves. No, honestly, they gave a good show for themselves. And obviously, we know the midfield. I think Casemiro actually did a yeoman's job yesterday. You know, honest, he gave a good performance. Very, very good performance. My worry with United right now is attack.
I tell you. You saw that glaring chance, that glaring opportunity for Garnacho. Squared it over.
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh my God.
I don't want to talk about it.
In fact, that made me I was so sick yesterday. Like, what a chance.
I see those chances, and the one person that comes to my mind is Scott McTominay. I'm sorry.
McTominay was scoring now. He was scoring. No gainsaying. The guy will bail us out. Wow. I think I lost you there. The network is...
I expected better.
All right, go on.
Man, it's proving to everyone that maybe there was a mistake in actually letting him stay. Maybe they could have just told him out better. Because now you have no excuse. There's nobody challenging you for that shirt. It's the end of the season. But you're not delivering.
Now we are short of players. Injuries.
I was not surprised to see a Chido Obi Martin on the bench. But what I was actually surprised was the fact that it took Amorim 92 minutes.
2 minutes.
To bring him. Why?
That's criminal. That's another.
If you know you need a solution.
That's criminal.
For a minute, glaring in this game that United needed a goal. You had someone who was going to get the goal, and you left him on the bench for 90 minutes. Why? This is a player that basically, if Arsenal have right now,
they go use him.
We will not be talking. He go start. No, he goes.
He go start. Yeah.
Which is why we were actually angry that because the thing was that the young man said he wanted to go. Arteta did everything to convince him to stay. In fact, gave him a higher wage. Told him basically you're going to get into the first thing. But the young man said he wanted to go. At that point, you cannot hold him. He's still a kid. Below 18. He has a pro contract in front of him. At that point, you let them go. Because if you do anything serious, it's going to involve a major charge. And what about the major charge? in most cases, when it comes to minors, you're not going to win. So you have to let him go. If the German has been able to prove that he's good enough in the other 18 and in the other, why not start him? Because as far as I'm concerned, he will do a lot better than either Højlund or Kirksey at the moment. I think Kirksey, in fact, for me, Kirksey, I think maybe they might need to approach, they tried the Newcastle approach.
Yeah.
When Newcastle had Joe Linton, who was actually signed in as a striker. A lot of people forget that. Joe Linton actually was a striker. He wasn't getting goals. It was the very season he was meant to be sold that Eddie Howe came in and said, you know what?
Yeah.
Why not let me try this guy in midfield? Does anyone remember that Joe Linton is the striker again? Joe Linton is the midfielder as far as we are all concerned.
For you? Was he a striker before? Joe Linton. Joe Linton was a striker before?
Joe Linton was a striker when he was signed from Hoffenheim. Joe Linton is 9. No arguments about it. He couldn't score in England at all. That was why Eddie Howe had to move into midfield.
Wow.
And from the midfield, he became another thing. So he just said, you know what? Stay there, that's your calling. Hold it. I think it's high time United might want to move Kirksey to midfield.
Wow.
Because
well, it's slow now. The guy is slow. The guy is slow.
He was unplayable. You could find it hard to actually hold him. So the question now is this: if he's not, I think that actually looks more effective as a midfielder.
Yeah.
Why play? You have to take him out and put him in the midfield, exactly. Because I think if Bruno has somebody who will help him actually take a bit of the load, maybe we might actually see a bit of the Bruno get back to who he is.
Because forget that Bruno job. I'm tired of this
and
guy.
Now it even gets worse about the fact that, let's look at it. There is no Maino.
There's no Maino. There's no Ugarte.
For the next 2-3 weeks. There is no
Ahmad.
No Ahmad.
Forget.
Ahmad is actually out of the season. He's out of the season. There's no Ahmad. There is no there's no Collier for the next 3 weeks or so. So you now look at that squad and you need to ask. Where did it go? In fact, as we speak to you, I think we are hearing that there's every possibility that there might be a thought coming.
Kai.
For Pogba.
Yes. That's another story.
It's very funny when Bishop was basically saying, I said, you guys may just have to go and get Pogba because I'll be honest with you, that midfield needs a Pogba badly. That's how bad it is right now for United.
Chai.
So I think Amorim, in all honesty, in the last months that Amorim has actually been at United, he's not been able to actually convince everyone that maybe he might be the right man for the job, because the truth is, his game statistics do not actually tell well.
Yeah.
You've played 14 matches, you've won only 4.
Yeah. It's not looking good.
And you've considered a lot of, in fact, basically the goal ratio before you came is almost the same as today.
I don't even want to watch. I don't even want to look at the league table at the moment. It's mad. -7.
It's mad already. One someone said
against 35 goals. Jesus Christ.
United
so this season so far, we only scored 28 goals. Mad. And we've considered 35 goals.
Exactly. The goals are being shifting like mad. And I don't know what's going to happen.
Man.
Look at the fact that
if I want to ask you, because there's something I want to ask you before we wrap up. I put on a travel question out. I said, who is to be blamed? Is it the manager? Is it the owner or the players? And somebody even added, why not the fans? So 4 people. Is it the fans? Okay. Is it the who is to be blamed? Let me hear your opinion.
It reminds me of this very famous interview that sports presenter was actually being asked when he asked that when he asked if United fans are actually expecting too much for their team, and he said, and I quote, he said, "Let me tell United fans this and let them know the truth. You're not a big club anymore. You're not a big." I remember that when he said it then, he actually mentioned Arsenal as well. He said, Arsenal realized that they were not a big club, and what did they do? They went back and started from scratch. Yeah, it's very interesting because Arsenal and United were basically in the same boat. Right now, you cannot say they're in the same boat.
Ever.
If Arsenal
United, you don't go.
10 times,
I'm telling you.
They play United 10 times. United will not win anyone.
I'm telling you.
How bad. That's how bad it is. It shows you how much has happened in the space of 4 to 5 years.
5 years.
Arsenal seems to be on the ascendant. They're basically 1 or 2 signings away from having a complete squad.
Yeah.
United needs a
total overhaul.
A total overhaul. And what is sad is the fact that consecutive managers have been mentioning this overhaul, and the management has been pretending to act as if they were not aware. First of all, the Glazers.
The
Glazers basically used United as a front. It was money laundering, simple and short.
Yeah.
They were using the club to launder money for their other business enterprises.
God damn it.
Now, finally,
God damn it.
Sir Ratcliffe came in to take over. The problem now is this. It's looking as if Ratcliffe is even becoming
a businessman
than the Glazers.
Yes.
Because here we are, under Ratcliffe, you are having club legends losing their top 5 status. They are losing their top status. They are now being denied the normal tickets that they normally get to actually watch games. 2, sponsorship deals that the club has been getting. They're actually losing the sponsorship deal all of a sudden. 3, you're having a case whereby even the club staff are actually losing their jobs. I know this is the interesting part about it. By the end of the season, by the time the season tickets are coming up for next season, it's going to go up. Who suffers this thing? Who suffers this brunt of this increase that you're going to book for tickets? The fans. You cannot expect a fan to pay £120 every week to watch a dismal performance. Something has got to change.
I'm telling you.
I do not know.
I'm telling you, bro.
Is going to happen, but
I am telling you, bro.
You're going to have to take the fans out because you will not want to blame the fans. The fans pay money to see a good performance. They are not getting it. They are going to voice out their concern. It's a certainty. And you will not blame them for them because the truth is this. If they don't actually make this sacrifice to actually pay for this tickets, do you know what it looks like for the club? It's terrible. So in this case, we're going to blame, first of all, we're going to blame the management. They have failed to live up to expectations. What you promised the fans you're going to deliver to them when you took charge, you're yet to do it. And it's getting worse by the day. You're going to blame the recruitment process because the truth is this. Every signing that has come to United so far has either been a mid or a below par. That's just a honest truth. It's been a mid or a below par. Not one has fully lived up to expectation. Not one. The potential that has given them on high regard, they gave them that high faith that okay, fine, you're going to get and deliver. They are yet to do it, in all honesty. Now you come down to the management, the coach. First of all, you let Erik ten Hag stay way too longer than his time. Secondly, you pulled out an Amorim to come and manage a team
with a different system. You sign a manager that is going to play another system, which requires different players. I don't know how they just manage this thing. I don't know how they make decisions.
It's very
because let's be factual. Jeffers, let's look at this. You want to have a manager that plays entirely different system. That is 3-4-3. But look at these players this man has. Different players entirely. That means if you want to hire this person, you must give him tools to work with, not that kind of tool you have in place. So you are forcing the manager to make use of that tools you are using. No, it's not going to work there fast. How people they just make decisions. They are clueless.
We say stupidity is when you try the same thing again and again and again and again, and you're trying to get different results. It's not going to work out fine. It's not working fine at United. I personally felt like even Amorim right now will be regretting why he actually took this job at this very moment. Because I personally thought, I was like, okay, fine, you're getting a Ruben Amorim. A good manager as far as I'm concerned. We actually have seen what he's been able to do with Sporting Lisbon. But the question is this. When you look at that United squad from A to Z, you ask yourself if they actually have the tools that this guy will be able to work with. In all honesty, no. You might only pick out maybe 3 or 4 players in that full team. Apart from that, there's no other person.
Well, Jeffers, I have to wrap up the show because of our time. It's crazy. We can talk about Manchester on and on. In fact, I'm going to invite you to one of our shows and let's dissect it, because I'm going to ask who is to be blamed. Who is to be blamed? At
this rate, in all honesty,
it's crazy. It's criminal.
Every United fan will pray for the season to end.
Do you know when I want the season to be ended? Since the day of Crystal Palace.
Because the truth is,
end the season.
When you look at the games United have got played before the season ends, you yourself will give up hope.
Game week 25.
You're yet to play City. You're yet to play.
Let's end the season, I beg. I don't care. All right, Jeffers, I got to run. I have to run, Jeffers. All right, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. This is crazy.
Have a great night.
All right.